Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 3rd going to the 9th of January 2022. So let's see what's going on for you, Libra. Let's just have a little look and see, shall we? All right, so the first card, I kind of want to pull 2. There we go. Don't tell anyone else because they've only got 1. You got 2. All right, so I like this. I'm just going to pull a couple more cards out here, but let's talk about what we can see. All right, one thing that we need to know about, yes, new beginnings on the horizon for you, but slow down, Libra. I really feel like sometimes we're in such a rush to do everything and to fulfill every passion of ours, but this is really kind of saying, look at where you are already. When the time for a nap card comes in, it says rest, absolutely. Pay attention to your dreams also. It is time for a nap. It's a time to catch up on that sleep if you feel like you've been running out of energy. But also, whenever this card comes in, I always see you've already completed a goal. Sometimes it's just a matter of sitting down, looking around you and going, actually, I prayed for this once upon a time and I'm now here. So I'm going to be just take a week at least, or a day at least, to sit around and go, actually, I'm proud of where I've come because I'm actually where I used to wish I was. Do you know what I mean? You've achieved something, technically, is what's really coming in. And you also have the happy card. So this tried to come up in reverse, which means to me that sometimes we feel unaligned and sometimes we feel like we need to keep doing more and keep achieving more. And I am sensing a lack of patience coming through in this reading. Just this, in a sense, because that card tried to flip round and it quickly flipped the other way. It means to me that it's just a little bit of misalignment or unalignment, whatever the word is. But it can be corrected within this week, which is always why we do these readings early. But as you can see, a similar theme applies. This egg represents a project, a new beginning, a new life, a new world, new things that we're wanting to invite, and new ideas that we're wanting to blossom here. It will come, don't you worry, but being upset about it because it's not happening now it's not going to do anything apart from make you miserable. What this is saying here is connect. What you're about to open yourself up to is going to be huge, but be happy about it now. Look, be excited. As you can see, she's happy about something that's not even here yet, and this is a prime form of manifestation. You guys are manifesting. You have been manifesting. You've achieved manifestations with the time for a nap card. Be proud of what you're able to achieve, but calm down. Calm down is the words coming to mind here. You will get everything you need to get done. It doesn't need to be at one time, all right? Don't stress yourself out. So this is what's going to make you happier, is taking your time with it. I do see we've achieved something. We're ready for the next thing. That's what it is. And they're saying, take this time whilst you can in divine timing, whilst this little egg is in that kind of like incubation time. So it's hatching. It's already there in manifestation form. It's in the spiritual world. It's just being brought into the physical so that you actually can see it. So you're already manifesting whatever it is that you're wanting here, whether it's a new home. For some of you, this is great for business. For others of you, this could even just be a new life coming in for you, which is good. Delight's definitely a new idea coming to life. What I want to say to you, though, is you're in the in-between stage. Allow this time to chill out, all right? You don't need to rush to the next thing. Sometimes you need a break. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on for Libra. 6s are really coming out in your reading, which is suggesting that you've learned a lesson, which is really good. I like that. All right, for Libra, please. 5 of Cups. What are we disappointed about? This is what I can see. We're like, when's the next thing happening? The next thing. Because, okay, this is kind of bringing up a bit of insecurities here. I'm not going to lie. There's a reason why we do this. We all do it, so it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just something that needs correcting every now and again, because what's going to happen here is that we're just going to become disappointed because we can't control a situation, when if we just chilled out a little bit and allowed things to unfold naturally, you'd be a lot happier. This is a really important time to not cry over spilt milk. It's the card saying that, not me. Don't shoot the messenger. This is really just saying there's some things in life we can't control, especially in terms of the past. Looking back at it is not going to fix anything. Looking at your present situation and where you're going moving forward is going to be the best thing for you, okay? But again, slow down, because one thing I'm gonna say is that if we're rushing everything, we're more likely to make mistakes, because you can't force something to happen if it's not the right time. And if you're not ready for something, trying to force it or trying to do it is just going to cause a little bit of failure. I see for a lot of you that you are going to achieve a goal here, but if you're trying to rush it now, things are going to spill. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to miss out important key information and details that are going to contribute towards a really big success for you. So slow it down is a really, really big message coming up for you here, Libra. Five of Cups, yes, we're disappointed about something. But again, if we look at the brighter side and see what we've already achieved, it's going to be very important for you moving forward. Because I do see a bright future for you, okay? It's really important that we connect with ourselves, connect with the divine. Again, really good for aligning yourself within this week whilst you're waiting for a goal to happen here. We have the, again, rushing around. What the fuck are you doing, Libra? What the heck? Again, look, patience coming in, Sag energy coming through here. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow. What are you guys doing? Can I clarify this Knight of Swords? Yeah, look. You're scared to sit down because you're always thinking about the next thing, and it's causing you to not be happy with what you've got. This is super important for us right now. I don't want to call anyone out. The air signs seem to be having, this is a good time for boundaries. I've noticed that in the air sign readings, but this is also boundaries with yourself. Learn when to kind of go, like, Libra, chill out a little bit. Because with the Knight of Swords, I do see communication coming away. This is mainly bitterness from other people. Don't allow these people to kind of get in your inner peace, all right? Really important. But this Knight of Swords is also you rushing around, trying to get things done quickly because it will make you happier. It doesn't work that way, actually. By being happy is by being grateful for what we have already, because there's always something more you can gain in life. More money, there's always more people you can speak to or flirt with if that's what you're wanting here. There's always more, right? It's unlimited. But being in the present is really important for you guys within this week, because otherwise we're going to get really, we're going to miss opportunities that are right for us because we're just rushing around and settling practically is coming up here. And again, with the Three of Cups here, what you don't want to do is miss out on, okay, so you know, what's the message coming through? I'm sorry to be a lecture today. I'm so sorry. But it's just the messages coming through here. You can be happier right now if you just choose to be happy with what you have already. It doesn't mean that you have to settle for where you are right now. You can still have goals. You can still work towards something. And I do see you manifesting a really good future. And whatever this new project, plan, whatever endeavor, pathway is that you guys are sitting on right now, it is going to come into play. It's just in that incubation time, rushing around, trying to fix things, or trying to, again, you're just going to spill your own cups here, which is your own happiness. We don't want to be doing that here, okay? It's really important that we chill out, okay? Especially if we're rushing other people, like, how do you feel about me? Or, you know, you'll find, this is coming from a place of fear though. Again, you fear that if you sit down now, if you stop doing what you're doing, then that's it. You know, everything's going to crumble around you. No, you're in a stable position. You can't see that though, because in your mind, it's fear driven. It's like, I need to do this now. Otherwise, I'm going to be unhappy. Or otherwise, you know, it's never going to work. It is. This is, I think we need to breathe. All right. I think some breathing techniques can be very important for you, Libra. This very specific message, so I don't assume it's gonna resonate with everybody. All right, what else for Libra, please? Something good. Red is a good color for you this week. Damn it! What's going on with me, air signs? The Tower card. What seems to be happening here is we're kind of delaying the inevitable, is what I'm hearing. And this is why we're trying to distract ourselves with something. Sorry. Who's correcting me on my English? Who is that? Of course, the Tower card is a separation, but some of us, this can be like a hit of like, especially with the Page of Swords, this could be like a realization of like inner wounds. The reason why you're rushing around is to convince yourself that you're doing something, because if you sat down, then maybe these dark thoughts seem to come into your mind that you're not good enough, that you're lazy. This is not true. You're able to feel grateful in this given moment and to plan for things and to be happy. But this can be from conditioning though. I'd be really aware of what's been put into your brain and whether this is your voice or someone else's here. Let's clarify this Tower card. The Star. So this is healing from the Tower, which is good ultimately. And I do see great things for relationships and friendships coming in. This feels like there's some inner work, a conversation between you and yourself that needs to be had here. You and your younger self too. I think there is like it's just a load of commotion up here is what they keep saying to me. because you're not happy to just sit still for some reason. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, again, emotional, they're saying development, which is interesting. Emotional development is being had here. Building on your emotions. With the Strength card here, it's really about having stable emotions, which is coming in. Trusting your intuition a lot more here. Trusting the universe a lot more, and able to actually breathe a little bit and calm down a little bit. With the Judgment card, this is good for, again, learning a lesson. And again, clarity coming through. And new beginnings coming through, which I do see in its own time. All right, divine timing, really, with the Judgment card. It's very important. Anything else for Libra? We have Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, wins the race. Queen of Pentacles, especially in terms of stability in your life, which is important. I think it's important to value your emotions, address those emotions, don't dismiss them or sweep them under the rug, because this might be the reason why we've led to where we are, because we keep sweeping it underneath and trying to rush around and do things and achieve things that we don't have to address what we need to address on the inside. Just saying, for those who resonate with this, okay? Now, I've got a quick message for somebody here. When it comes down to a separation, I do see someone coming in. I just don't see this relationship. This is a past person, by the way, really figuring itself out. I think you've gained strength from this person. You are likely to hear from them, by the way, especially if they're an air sign or Aquarius here as well, or Scorpio. Regardless of whoever this is, I don't really care. All I care about is that you've grown from this. Like, the amount of self-love that you have from the situation is still growing. There's always room for improvement, but you're at a much stabler place. I don't think giving this person what they want is going to be good for you. I think that you two are on very different pages, always have been, by the way. And it's always a matter of they're always wanting you to give to them, and this person's got their own... Whoa, they have their... Who was you dealing with? I don't like this past person, because they always want to blame other people. Like, if they feel like crap, it's your fault, like, because you did something minor and I blew it out of proportion, so now it's your fault that I'm upset. I don't like this at all. I want to throw up. This person's disgusting. Sorry. No judgment or anything. Just the energy. We don't like people like that. We need to move away from it. This person is very likely to come in here. It's going to throw you off a little bit, make you feel not good enough, make you feel like you could be doing more. Don't let people put that into your brain, especially if this isn't you and it is coming from someone else, an external source here rushing in to pick at you, basically, trying to find flaws in you. This person's, I'm hearing dangerous, so again, stay away, but dangerous for your mental health, okay? Most importantly, and I think that's time for you to move away from it. You are good enough. Let's just say that. Plain and simply, you have always been good enough. Just because someone here is saying that you're not doesn't mean anything. It just means that they have their own opinion and they're coming from a very wounded place, and I can see that. This person has a lot of insecurities and it doesn't give them a right to speak to you this way, which is why the Tower card is here for you to go away from the situation. Allow the split to happen. Stop delaying the inevitable, which is moving away from this kind of person or people, so that you can heal and find self-love here. And I do see with the Star card, there's a lot more self-love coming in. But again, slow and steady wins the race. You will find yourself in a very fortunate and stable position, which is great. But we need to address this person, as in move away from them. There's nothing you can say to change their mind, is what I'm hearing here. This person is always on the attack, always on the defense, always triggered. I don't like it. Okay, you deserve better. You need to move away from them, okay? So you can find happiness. And maybe this is a reason why you are unhappy, because you're trying to seem happy and successful to this person, so that what they say doesn't trigger you. But it's never gonna. They're always gonna find a hole in what you're building here. They're always gonna find something in what you're building here. It's got nothing to do with you. This person is just a horrible person. So stop thinking about them. Stop thinking about what they say. Stop thinking and playing old situations in your head. You'll find yourself a lot happier where you are right now. Not what happened in the past, not even what the future might hold, but where you are now, what you're working towards in the next couple of steps, all you need to focus on right now. Because the time frame app says you manifested something. You are today where you wished you were before in the past, okay? So you've achieved something great here. Focus on that. Be grateful for that. Write that down. Thank the universe, thank yourself for pulling yourself to this position, and where you're going in the future is still bright. And again, financially amazing with the Virgo and Capricorn energy coming through. It takes time to really feel stable, and this might be your issue here. You don't feel stable just yet. You don't feel like you've done enough just yet. That takes time, but being grateful for where you are today, really important, okay? Really important to find stability. If you want to focus on anything or do any kind of meditation, the chakra meditations are going to be very important for you, specifically the lower chakra. So base chakra, which again, color red is what I said to you earlier, right? It's an important color for you. It's the base chakra. If you feel unstable, it's coming from that place, okay? Not feeling good enough, it comes from there. Even anything to do with your eating habits, if you feel like you're overindulging or maybe even not eating enough foods, this has a lot to do with that, okay? This comes from family wounds too. Blessings, look at this. We have blessings coming in, Libra. We want this. You're gaining your wings, which I like. Some of you are blessing other people, which I really love to see here, which is nice. We have too many cards, but let's just talk about them. We have way too many. Celebration, harmony, yes. Self-acceptance, yes. Support by the divine and studying. Here we go. And that rainbow coming in here, divine. You guys could be studying spirituality, or again, anything to do with like what's going to help you go back on track again, which is good. Okay, my angels, let's pull you out some romance cards. A great time for studying, it really is. Religious factors, again, stepping into spirituality. This is really about, in my opinion, focusing on your love for self, most importantly, and your love for whatever it is that you believe in terms of your spirituality or religion. Or again, just you. Anything else for love? Playfulness. This is nice. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Just again, relating to that happy card. When you're happy, every relationship around you becomes happy, at least for those that are supposed to be around you. I want to kind of keep it at this level though, playfulness. I don't think now is a good time to commit, especially if we're still learning how to build stability in our life, okay? All right, my angels, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. I'm sorry this is like, it's very specific reading, but I trust it will reach those who need to hear it the most. Remember where you're leading to. The seeds that you're planting today will bear fruit in the future, absolutely. But be grateful for this given moment, okay? Very important. Okay, I love you. See you guys next week.